This video is sponsored by Western Digital.
What's up, gamer bro? No, cut that. Hi, everybody. No, that sucked too.
The problem is you're always behind there. You're behind this monitor area, so let's change that. Whoa.
We've been transitioning to a work from home setup, of course, where we have our tech that we need and all of our streaming and recording capabilities. But what does that actually look like? I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of my setup. So come on, let's go. Come on.
How's it going, everybody? It's me, Ryan. I'm here in my beautiful production studio, our RHS, Ryan Haley Production, Ryan Haley Studios. That's what it stands for.
So I moved in the middle of the lockdown, the pandemic. I had been trying to move for like half a year, and then I finally found a place that was closer to work so I could drive in my car for not as long. Then I just ended up working in this corner anyway, so
First things first, this is my setup, starting with my iMac Pro, one of my favorite investments because you need a computer these days that can handle all the streams of footage that we're doing.
Check it out. I actually have to do a remote thing on my phone, so I could ignore that. It's stupid. And emails, there's a lot I can't show you.
First things first, let me take you into the office. Oops, that's a kitchen. Here's the office. Here's the thing, we do a lot of recordings, and there's only so much space on this PC right here. So something that's come in really handy is this. It's a WD Black P50 game drive. You wanna download a bunch of stuff on Steam, but you don't necessarily wanna take up all that space on your hard drive. You plug this bad boy in. This is a wire I don't have to worry about because when I need that space, I pop it in too. There's also another benefit to this is sometimes we have very, very large files that we need to share with each other. I've driven to Omar's home, covered it with Clorox bleach, and then dropped it gently on his stoop and then run away like a prankster on Halloween, and then he can get the footage off. It saved our butts more than once. This is a super, super great hard drive. Very much love this hard drive, and it saved us a lot of trouble in the past. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but we played Red Dead. Red Dead was on this bad boy right here. Easy. I think it still is, actually.
Since quarantine started, I had the chance to build a whole new computer for me to use while I'm working from home. It's pretty sweet. It cost a bunch of money, but one of the cool things I got to do was add one of these babies. Boom. This is the Western Digital Black SN750. This is a super tiny little SSD. Fits into the M2 slot of my computer, holds a whole terabytes worth of games, and is capable of transfer speeds of more than 3 gigabytes per second.
So I have this other Xbox behind my TV. There it is. Ignore all the wires. But I need to get all my games off of this Xbox to go to the other Xbox. So to actually save time, instead of having to download everything again, I'm just going to use this fancy drive. It's the WD Black P10 specifically for Xbox. Got everything ready to go. So I'm moving about a little over 500 gigs worth of stuff to this 4.5 terabyte. Here we go. All right, transfer done. Time to go. Can I just play games off of this? What? Well, I would sit here and play, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna transfer it.
My setup's pretty standard here, you know, double monitor, okay? Got a thumbnail going right there. I brought home my PC from the office because it had a little bit more processing power. I know a lot about processing power. Some lights, gotta be lit. Treat your career like a bad boyfriend. Amy Poehler, great advice, great quote, great woman.
Just another trinket in your workspace. A plant to be watered.
You're gonna wanna have a man in your workspace that you can treat like an object, like a trinket.
This is my keyboard for music whenever I need to make stuff for some of the Funhaus content that we do. These speakers were a lot smaller when I saw them on the website. I did not expect to have to put them up on stands, but honestly, I'm really, really happy that I got them. It's LA, so I also have to have a fan everywhere, multiple fans. Oh, that's where I do my voiceovers sometimes. Or if I'm too lazy, I just stay here.
This this is where it all happens. So there's a lot of different parts to the facility. So here's the production facility. My green screen. This is props, the props department. Props. It's not real, I promise. I got costumes over here. This is where the costume department is. This is camera. If I need to rent the camera equipment, I just come right here and I start using it. This is my camera. Oh, it's also my phone. My camera is my phone, dude.
Did have this turned around before, so I was sitting like this, and the whole station was with the facing here, which you've seen some videos where this was in the background. Not the vacuum. The vacuum is just temporary. I need to vacuum. Actually, maybe I'll vacuum real quick. Yes, back to the tour. This is for my light here. Turns this light on. Sometimes just cut this part out. Haha, I got it to turn on.
Over here, I'm in my my nook that I like to come chill out sometimes, work on my laptop, get to hang out with Owl. It's my table. It's my kitchen table. Here's the window. I look out the window sometimes, pretend the world is not a terrible place. Also, Bender hangs out.
The glamorous life of living in a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles is that space is everywhere. You can find it anywhere, even if it's next to the fridge. Elise and I don't have a ton of space, but we work together, so it doesn't matter. Here's her side. She's probably already showed you a bunch of stuff from over there, but what she didn't show you was all the cool stuff. This is the fun side, guys. We got 2 monitors there. Anyone that tells you that they need more than 2 monitors is a liar or a thief.
Like most people, I need my 3 monitors. That's how I do in this one, because we basically have chat.
You don't need a whole monitor for your chat. You really don't. This isn't NASA.
I got just the little, mixer going up to mic. So this is basically all my internet goes through here, but then I hide the rest of my network cabling down here. That's just like router and basic internet and stuff, and yeah, it kind of runs from there. You can't see, it's a bit of a mess. Ignore that. It used to be a bunch of wires back here. It's a little dirty right now, but yeah, you see, just throw some consoles, hide it back here. I'll clean this up later, ignore that. I gotta look pretty. Hits a little light, it's blinding.
Of course, my mic, 2 mics, because one is streaming, one captures to a mixer. James and I have a little mixer over here. Dark Crystal poster, pretty rad. Benson by Jeff Delgado. He's never found the squirrel. And James and I, we share a little display case for all of our toys and stuff. A lot of the bigger stuff down here is his, like the Power Rangers, the Thousand Sunny ship. I got Kermit, of course, some Muppet stuff, Gravity Falls, Zelda. He's got Psychonauts in there.
Oh yeah, this is post-production. Also sound, my sound mixing booth here. Green room, if you kind of want to just chill in between productions. Catering, crafty. Some Tang, more crafty over here. Vitamin gummies, yeah, this is crucial. I don't want to go outside and get that Rona. I have to exercise by just eating vitamins inside gummy bears. Same with this. This is the same thing. I'm just really, I don't want to die.
This is my shitty watercolor. Here's a bunch of my pins that I made, that if I see you somewhere and you want a pin with a little robot with hard eyes, you can have that. I have some degrees back here. Blockbuster car from 2006. This is a painting that a friend gave to me, Kale Anonymous, you might know him. A lot of people ask me where I got this. He had it, he didn't want it anymore. He knew I love this Telltale Walking Dead series, so he said, do you want it? And I said, yes. So that's where that came from and how I have that.
This is a new addition. It's my mini fridge. All I have in here right now is just tons and tons of water. Sometimes when I get stressed, when I sit for long periods of time, I do have my little foot massager here that I will jump in. I wish I could have this in the office, but it's all good. And then I sometimes like to take naps at lunch. It is really nice to be able to take a nice proper nap.
We got a light here to make sure everything looks nice. I don't have a fancy camera set up. I'm just using a plain old webcam. This is brand new. This just came today. This is a ring light, because sometimes when Elise and I sit together, we notice that she's a little dark, or if whoever sits on this side is a little too dark. So this is hopefully gonna help that out. And then this, I think, one of a kind, yeah, see, one of one Power Rangers art that I bought at a gallery, because I go to galleries I'm basically like the Billy Zane of YouTube.
So I'll tell you a funny story. This is my work computer, as you can see there. Funhaus number 2. This is the one we used in multicam because as soon as we started quarantine, I was using my own personal computer, which I thought was up to snuff. And unfortunately, little guy sits in my closet. Let's ignore that. There he is. Oh man, poor little guy. He'll live to fight another day.
You gotta have a work plant. Okay, that's where you're gonna get 80% of your oxygen from. It's from the work plant. Whiteboard that says help Seinfeld. Okay, that's gonna be helping you generate ideas. You know, help me get an idea going that's as good as Seinfeld. It hasn't happened yet. A lot of people ask about my desk chair. James and I have the Marcus from IKEA. Oh, that's just a personal project that I have going on. That's not related to work. That's just personal. Let's catch up.
This is my lighting department. If I need extra lights, check it out. Look, this is a laser gun, baby. Laser light show. So that's really cool. I was the American Baby of the Year in 1986. Not many people know that. Baby of the Year, not many of those, only one a year. So here's my diploma. I can prove now that I actually went to college. Actually, this is really telling. This is my freshman year ID. So you can look at me. I'm all innocent. I have this blank look on my face, like I have no idea what I'm about to get myself into. Flash forward to 4 years later. Let's see what Ryan, oh my God!
Don't look at my cables. That is so rude. You are so rude. I said stop looking at those. Stop it. Stop.
There's all my wires properly managed. Let me just do a real quick thing. Someone's gonna say something about the wire management here. And let me just tell you that wire management works when you don't change something every single day. I'm constantly crawling under there and I'm constantly changing cords and I don't want to tie them down or put them in a they used to be in a beautiful thing until we started working from home, but it would be too much of a headache to do that now, so I don't care.
Stop. Stop. They're so gross.
Don't leave a comment below to tell me about what you think of the wires. It won't change how I feel.
I want you guys to pardon the mess. I'm actually in the process of cleaning and replacing some parts, but this is my barbecue pit. Right now, all the shelves and racks and everything have been taken out because I'm kind of redoing all this stuff. But normally during the week, I just grill all of my food, which is awesome, amazing, because I love cooking and I love smoke flavor and charcoal. Well, this is my smoker. This is actually my charcoal grill. I guess I have two grills. I'm that type of guy.
And then there's a little internet that goes from there to there, all the way to there, to the TV. You can't really see it. We painted the wall black. I thought that was kind of cool. And there's a cat and Jackie Robinson with one arm. Good cat.
Elise and I are a little bit more unique than you might see in other people's work from home videos because we share a mixer, XLR, cord perfectly managed, all the way over to her mic, cord all the way over to my mic. That means that we can't use this mic to record ourselves when we're talking to each other. We can't just use it as one big thing, so that's why we have a second mic. The only other cool thing is that this is really blue and that's really red, so when you put it together, it'll keep you up at night, so don't sleep on the couch.
This is how I've been keeping my sanity since I can't go anywhere. I just have this, my grills, my stuff upstairs, and I do go running around the neighborhood, but yeah.
This is my work from home setup. I'm so glad that I get to be with like a dope ass team of people who understand, and we've been able to find solutions to our problems. So yeah.
I hope if you took away anything from this video, it's that it's 2020. You don't need to make movies anymore. I mean, look at this. I'm making videos here with nothing.
But uh-oh. Here comes jealousy. Well, this is a beautiful moment. Hey, only 600 gigs left. Megs.
That's it. That's my work from home setup. So now the only thing left for me to do is to get back to work.
Be safe out there. This fucking sucks.
There's another mic down there too.